So this is called the spot.
Why is it called the spot?
Well, that's a good question. Why is it called the spot? Well, the spot originated in high school, my sophomore year, your freshman year.
My freshman, correct, sir.
There weren't many places we could hang out during lunch because of the stupid school rules.
And because you also got kicked out of the math class for flipping a desk.
That,
Which is
yes.
where we used to eat in the math class during lunch because a lot of our friends were in there, and that's where we sat and that's where we ate. And then one kid thought it would be funny. Hey, I'm gonna hide his backpack and
Yeah, I just, needless to say, I don't like it when people take my shit. And that's how anyone should be. Like, don't take my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit to take. Pun. But anyway, I should say I got kicked out of the math class. And,
I just followed.
yeah, support. So, we hang out in the hallway near the lunchroom called the Spot. And,
It's
at
just
this, yeah, it's what the picture is. That's how I can explain it. It's literally what that is.
50-foot ramp, and that's where we just hung out.
Yeah, if that 50 feet, if that. The ramp was for the handicapped students who couldn't walk downstairs. But I stood on it at an angle. It was very uncomfortable, but I didn't have my back to anyone, which in high school is a good thing, because who knows what's going to happen. So, that's how the spot came to be, and as the years progressed, some funny shit happened at our time at the spot.
Oh, yes. There was a lot of interesting...
And things that happened outside of school or beforehand, those turned into spot stories.
They did. Spot stories.
And that brings us to here, spot stories.
Which we will be sharing some of them as we see fit.
Yeah, so let's tell one right now, a spot story. Like, from word for word, spot story. Let's talk about the spot story about the friend you went to camp with.
Oh, God, really? We're going to talk about that one?
We have to. It's such a good opener.
God.
It's such a good opener.
No, it's... Oh, God, all right. Fine. Oh, man. I hate this story. So it was probably... Let me think. Shit, it was... Formerly, I used to be in the Boy Scouts, and then I eventually just...
That's where it starts going downhill.
That's... I don't diss them. I mean, I have like 3 or 4 friends that actually went through and got their Eagle, and it's way better for them. It just did... About halfway through, I'm just like, this really isn't for me, so I dropped out. But it was probably my second year... and it was my second time going to summer camp up at Long Lake, where if you don't know where that is, just look at a map or type it in Google Maps, because that's what the internet is for nowadays. But anyway, so we go up there, and a couple of I had plans to stay in the tent with one of my buddies, and another guy that was there, we kind of left him with sort of an oddball. We hang out with him, but he's a little weird at some points. So he was like, the other guy was just dead set on not sleeping in the tent with him. So I step up and just like, whatever, I'll sleep in the same tent as him. Gotta word that properly.
Yeah,
it's gonna sound really, really messed up. But yeah, so we ended up sharing the same tent together, and this guy, there's 2 stories. This, first of all, would not shower, and I mean,
oh no,
refused to shower because I don't even know why. He just didn't want to shower. I don't know if it was uncomfortable because it was a shower room full of guys and he's like never been there in that scenario before.
And this was our mutual friend that we are currently talking about, correct?
Yes. Like, he refused to shower. So I'm like, all right. And you know what? Normally I could have tolerated it, but goddamn, it's like 90 degrees out. The humidity is like 80%.
God, that had to stink.
Oh my God, you have no idea. And then at night, he would get into like this thermal sleeping bag, which it's like designed for like negative 30-degree weather.
Oh God, so the kid's just torturing himself at this point.
Oh, that's not even those. I mean, I had a thermal sleeping bag too, but I slept on top of it because, like, okay, it's comfortable, but I don't want to be inside the thing. So he's sleeping in this thing, and I'm not even kidding you. He has like these wool pajamas on as he's sleeping in this. I'm like, good God, how are you fucking breathing in that? So by Wednesday, the stench just got awful. I was borderline about to bring my sleeping bag and just sleep outside because it got that bad in there. But I just decided, I'm like, you know what? You're fucking showering tomorrow. I don't give a shit. And I like my our troop leader or whatever had like this Febreze spray, whatever, to like to make like the fires and stuff not smell as bad or whatever. Like afterwards, like so we get the smell of the fire out of our clothes. I stole the can and I just like used about half of it, like spraying down all of our shit because it smelled so bad. And that's not even the worst. And bear in mind, this isn't even the worst part of the story yet.
Oh God, it gets worse.
It's way fucking worse. Like you think that's okay, like a smelly roommate, yeah, we have all of those. But oh my god, this guy. It's like 2 in the goddamn morning.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know the sound like that nylon makes when it starts getting tapped against, right? It's like,
Oh no.
so I wake up to this. I'm like, what the hell? Is there like a continuous like? It had rained the night before, so I assume like there was like a leaf or like a branch or something, and like the raindrops were just like falling on the tent or whatever. How I wish I could go back in time and tell myself to just go back to sleep instead of looking over at what was happening. It's 2 in the morning, and the guy next to me is attempting to rub one out. While I'm sitting next to him, I like full on wake up, look over at him, and I'm like, what the actual fuck are you doing? So the kid freaks out and like pretends to be asleep. I'm like, you better wake the fuck up and explain to me what the hell you are doing in this tent. So he like gets up and he like apologized, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I mean, there's a time and a place. If you can't go a week, like if you honestly can't go a week and you have to do it next to someone, next to a guy, one of your friends who's sleeping next to you, you have problems.
Oh,
I'm sorry. But that's just so beyond messed up.
I don't know how you were able to salvage the friendship.
Oh my god, I don't either.
And is that still not the worst part of the story yet?
Oh, I'm trying to. Oh my god.
The tornado?
Ugh. Early in the week. Actually, I will say the one where he's rubbing one out is probably the worst. But at this point, I was honestly about to kill the kid. So it was like I remember it was a Tuesday night, and it's actually thunderstorming pretty bad, and like there was actually a tornado warning. I would have slept through it, and we were fine because it didn't hit the camp. But the kid wakes me up. He's like, "Yeah, we gotta go to the mess hall." I'm like, "Oh, fucking fine." So I wake up. You know, we get all of our shit together, and you know it's fine. It's like 1 in the morning, and like we're all just gathered in the mess hall playing cards or whatever.
Yeah.
So we go back. Rest of the week finishes out pretty normally. I forced him to shower. Woke up in the middle of the night with him jacking off next to me. That was pretty great. Friday night, the night we're supposed to leave, someone starts nudging me.
Oh no.
Lo and behold, it's him. And he's like really scared, and he's like really nervous and like scared. He's like, Nick, wake up. Wake up. I'm like, what? And you know, I'm already pissed because I check my watch and it's like 2:30, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Can I have one night of normal sleep where you don't interrupt me by doing something with your body or the environment? So
Yeah.
I ask him what the hell's wrong, and he's like, it's raining out again. Do you think they're gonna launch the tornado siren?
Oh, Jesus.
And I listen. Barely hear anything. There's a little tap on the thing, so I open the tent, put my hand out. It's drizzling. At this time, it took me every nerve on my body to not turn around and slug the kid in the face. It was so... I turn around to him, take a huge deep breath. He's like, are you mad? I'm like, if you ever fucking wake me up again at 2:30 because it's drizzling and ask me if there's a tornado siren, I will fucking murder you. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you damn well should be, you stupid son of a bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
And I think that was, no, that was the second to last camping trip I went on. I went on one more, but after that, that one, oh my God. That is by far the worst camping experience I ever had.
That was a fairly short story. Tell them about the one with your Chilean friend in the front yard. Oh no.
What?
You told me a story about how your Chilean friend got butt fucked in someone's front yard.
Oh my god. No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't him. That was
Hmm?
Oh shit, who was that? Well, it doesn't. I know who you're. I know who you're
Yeah,
referencing,
yeah.
but
I
that's not him.
all we know is I was wrong, but
Yeah, it
continue.
wasn't him. But yeah, so we're like, we were in probably it's probably sophomore year, and it's a Friday night, and we're out way past curfew or whatever. So we're
I
like,
have
well,
nothing to do with this story. I've had nothing to do with either of these stories.
no, you were just the unfortunate victim that I had to voice my complaints to.
Yep.
So it's around like it's 2 a.m. and like the curfew where we are was like, what's the curfew back home? It's like midnight
10?
if you're under 18.
10?
It's 10?
I think it's 10 for underage.
Fuck, dude, that's some bullshit. Anyway, so the curfew is like 10 o'clock, and obviously we're all underage.
10 or 11. I think it's 11 on Fridays.
Maybe it is. So it's like it's probably about 2 in the morning, and we were like walking home in this neighborhood. You know, it's a pretty safe neighborhood or whatever, and we were just walking home from a little get together we had with a couple people. So we're walking back, and for some, oh my god, I don't even remember the full details of this story. It's just fucking weird. So the two guys next to me, we were good friends from middle school. They got into like this shoving contest or whatever, and they're both pretty athletic or whatever. So you know, it's the stereotypical, oh, I'm better at sports, yada yada yada, stupid argument like that. So they get into this little shoving match, and like one of them, he's a pretty big guy. He's probably around 6'2" ish, but I mean he's ripped as hell. So what he does, he shoves the one guy as hard as he can into like this ditch in someone's yard. You know what I'm talking about, like with the dry wind, it's got like
Yeah.
a drainage ditch.
Hmm.
So he shoves him into that thing, jumps down after him. The guy's laying on his stomach, jumps down after him and starts dry humping him from behind.
Your friends are pretty weird, man.
Oh, I know. And the kid on the ground is like screaming. I'm like, shut the hell up. First of all, it's 2 in the morning. Second of all, you're in someone's yard. So the light in the guy's house, that the ditch that they're in, it turns on. And I can see like a shadow moving inside. I'm like, all right, you guys better get the hell up because I'm about to run back to your place because I'm not getting busted for this shit. Some of my friends are pretty fucking weird.
There's actually a story I have that we need to address.
All right.
And it's the one about someone who's close to me
Okay.
that I may have walked in on.
Oh, God. This one?
Yep.
Damn it. All right. Do it.
So, a while ago, and this was before high school, I walked in on a good friend of mine. Or no, I'll tell you the one about that happened in grade school that I didn't tell you. We'll call him DH. I heard about it, but I know it's true because somebody caught him with video.
Oh,
And
right.
so it's during class.
Oh, no.
And I don't know what subject they were doing. There was no audio to the video. But it looked like history, maybe. This was like 6th grade, mind you. And 5th or 6th grade. And as I'm watching this, the kid was he was masturbating under his desk
Oh my god.
during class. He was trying to stroke one off.
Man.
And then,
Oh.
from the looks of the video, the teacher caught him.
Oh shit.
Didn't say anything. And I don't know what happened after that because the video cut off and nobody wanted to talk about it.
Oh my god.
And then the rest of his life, this kid went through hell.
Yeah.
I mean, he deserved it. I mean, first off, you shouldn't masturbate in public. Second, okay, what in class gets you so driven? Or gets you so in the mood? Like, I get it, random boners, they happen all the time.
Yeah, it happens all the time. But how do you get to the point where, hey, I'm gonna slip my hand down my pants under my desk and rub one out
During class.
during class?
At least, and I don't condone this, but at least go to the bathroom.
Right, yeah. If you're gonna do it in school, do it in the bathroom.
At least, at the very least. I mean, you shouldn't do it at all,
No,
but
you
at the
shouldn't.
very least. And the
God.
kid didn't really get in trouble all that much. I mean, he transferred schools, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. Clearly, dude, you're gonna get known as the kid that jacked off in class for the rest of your life unless you go to a different school.
the ironic thing is he was kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so serves him right.
Win-win.
Yeah. But I think that's oh, I do have another spot story that you also experienced.
Oh boy.
The wrath of the chicken patty.
Oh God, yes. This is a good one.
So some kid, we're just hanging out at the spot, right?
Just chilling.
Just chilling out, eating lunch. And I have a chicken patty because chicken patties are fucking delicious.
Yeah, I do like the chicken patty.
So I go to eat my chicken patty, and then this kid steals my chicken patty.
Now hold up, we have to establish something about the kid here. The kid's a big guy.
The
I'm
kid's a
sorry.
bitch.
Oh yeah, he's a little bitch too. He's probably about 350 pounds.
For the sake of the story, yeah. I mean, I think Big D was bigger than him, but
Well, yeah, no. Big D was huge.
Big D was almost the size of Nige. Anyway,
Nice, that guy. Anyway, so he's a big kid.
yeah.
Right? Someone you wouldn't go pick a fight with because I mean.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he can kick your ass, but he really can't.
Anyway.
So he takes my chicken patty, and I'm already in a bad mood, man. I'm already, like, Mach 10, I'm gonna beat the shit out of someone. So, tell me why he thinks it's a good idea to take my chicken patty. Alright? And I'm like, okay, hand me back the chicken patty. And he's not giving me back the chicken patty. He thinks it's fucking funny that he stole my food. Like, I already got mad that someone stole my backpack. Don't steal my chicken patty.
Yeah. After the.
I think this might have been within our first couple of weeks at the spot.
I think it was.
So I grabbed the... yes, because we were still in, Kay's class.
That's right. This was then.
So... and we're testing the waters here to see if the spot is an okay place for us to hang out, and here I almost ruin everything. So
the kid's got the chicken patty, and he takes a bite out of it, like an.
no, he doesn't take a bite out of it. He pretends to. He pretends to.
No, then how did half the bun was missing?
It ripped. Remember
That's right. Yeah.
when I grabbed it out of his hands finally? But beforehand, before I grabbed it back, I had a chocolate milk carton, and my only line of defense was to whip the chocolate milk at his face, at which point it bounced off of his cheek, grazed his ear,
Oh,
then splattered on the wall.
oh,
And he started crying. Did I feel bad? At the moment, no. Afterwards, a little bit. Like, it wasn't crying, but it was like a bitch whine. Like, I was gonna give you your chicken patty back.
and bear in mind, this thing doesn't just like spill on the wall. The thing fucking explodes.
I threw it pretty hard.
The chocolate milk.
Mind you, only the little, you see in the picture, only the little wall is separating him and I, so I'm like point blank range.
So yeah, so the thing hits the wall.
And left a red mark on his face.
Yes, it did. So it hits the wall, explodes, and there's this huge stain on there.
And it stays there for 3 years.
Yeah, it stayed there up until my senior year after you left. I was amazed.
And every day, this other kid will eventually talk about it. We'll call him Spence.
Yep.
Fuck it, we'll just call him Spencer.
Yep.
Every day, the stain is still there, man.
It's still there. Yeah, that is.
Dude, that kid is weird.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Anyway, that's all the smart stories I have. And then we have to, eventually we have to talk about Santa's brother.
Oh, Jesus.
A.S., him. So we
Yes,
call
we
him
do.
Santa. Oh, man. Anyway, that's all I got for spot stories right now.
That is, yeah, we don't want to go through them all too
Yeah,
quick.
no, we don't. No, we don't. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Exactly.